All right, everyone. So we have a new report showing us what's going on with the bloodline in the future and what you can expect. So if you don't want to hear any of this, go right ahead and tune out of this video now, but go watch one of our other ones because we got a lot of good stuff. But the spoiler warning is coming. So one, two, three. All right, we're going to spoil something. So according to a new report from PWX Nexus via Wrestling Buddy, the story involving Roman Reigns and the new bloodline will culminate in a War Games match at WWE Survivor Series 2024. The War Games main event will reportedly pit the original bloodline against the successors of Solo, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu. Details are still somewhat unknown, but the format could see teams of 4 or 5 on each team battling for bloodline supremacy. Wrestle Talk will provide further updates on this planned Roman Reigns match for Survivor Series 2024 when they become available. So we're reading here, obviously, an article from Wrestle Talk. Um, so this is really cool. Now, the Survivor Series pay-per-view is November 30th, according to the Google search I did. So I hope that's right. But it's November 30th, which means that we have obviously September and October for things to happen. Now, I think this War Games main event is going to be big, and this is exactly how WWE should be doing it, right? Because you don't want to get rid of this feud too early. So this means we have at least 3 months of this feud, and this opens up not only one side of the bloodline, but the other side. So we have two strong sides of the bloodline, and then after this, it's a perfect time to enter in The Rock, right? It's a perfect time to say, okay, now we're going to get The Rock involved, and we're going to see what he can do to this storyline because we know this is almost 110% confirmed. Another spoiler warning that it's going to be Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania. They wanted it last WrestleMania. They didn't get it. Now they get a chance to pull it off here. And we've made the point for quite some time that this actually ended up being better for everyone, right? The Rock and Roman Reigns should be happy they didn't have their match last year because that would have been a match that certainly people would have liked, but there would have been controversy about it. Now everybody's going to universally be pumped about seeing that match. So we'll see what the WWE does here up until this point. I can't really, some of these you can kind of judge how they're going with this. I don't know necessarily where they're going because part of the scary part of this whole thing is that if you have Roman Reigns take on Solo, well, if he loses, that takes Solo off the table. So they kind of have to actually avoid Roman Reigns fighting Solo, right? They can't have him fight at the next pay per view. They can't have him fight until they're ready to end the Solo portion of the storyline. And I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but I certainly think there's a few different ways WWE can go about this. They could have this at this match where Roman Reigns is about to beat Solo in the War Games match, and then out of nowhere, The Rock comes in and beats him, and then Solo is questioning everything now, and Solo goes back with Roman, and now it's Rock and his bloodline versus, there are so many different things that they could do. And so, with the way WWE has been telling stories, you have to believe they're going to hit this one out of the park as well. So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. There are other videos at the end of this that you should check